Hello, everyone, and welcome to our playthrough of Cartouche. I'm one of your hosts, Mandi Hutchinson, and I'm here with.
Ashley Gariepy.
And as I mentioned, we will be playing through Cartouche, which is coming to Kickstarter Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. Cartouche is designed by Peter C. Hayward and Jeff Fraser. Art is by Tina Bongorno, and it's published by Coffee Bean Games. It's for 1 to 4 players and plays in about 20 to 80 minutes. So, Ashley, are we ready to dive in and see what it's all about?
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited. All right, let's dive right in.
Welcome, Mandi, to Tabletop Simulator, where we will be playing Cartouche today. And I've already taken care of most of the setup for our 2-player game. But let's set the scene a little bit. In the game of Cartouche, we are archaeologists who are tasked with restoring Queen Hatshepsut's murals. And you're like, who's Queen Hatshepsut? Well, she was a pharaoh. She ruled during the 18th dynasty of Egypt. And she ruled for 9 years as pharaoh. But unfortunately, her successors, after she died, tried to erase her from history. And they did this by, chiseling her image off of stone walls and removing her royal name, or her cartouche, from murals. So what we're going to try to do is restore those murals for the queen. And we'll be doing this by drafting tiles here and story cards, placing these tiles on our mural boards. And then we'll be using those tile placements in order to complete these story cards and then score points. And like many, many games, the person who scores the most points will win the game. So I've already taken care of the setup, but what I want to note is that each of us are going to be using our own mural board here and here, where we'll be placing the animal tiles that we acquire throughout the game. And these mural boards are double-sided, so we'll be playing on the A side, which has the reeds here at the bottom, but there's also a more advanced side that's recommended once you know the game, where the reed is actually in the center. And that's going to be important for tile placement, which I'll get into in a little bit. We also have the supply of animal tokens here. We've got scarabs. We have some cartouche tiles, which are going to be very helpful and very important, hence the name of the game. We have some black tokens here. You'll also see that we have this achievement board, which I'll zoom in on. And you'll see at the top, there are 3 spaces for achievement cards and then 4 at the bottom. So the 4 that are at the bottom are going to be consistent throughout every game you play, but the 3 at the top, you'll be able to individualize for your game. We are using the starting setup for our first game, which has the star in the top left corner, but there are a number of other achievement cards included in the game, so that adds a lot of variety to each gameplay. You'll also see that here in this area, I have set up the draft phase, and these are what this is the first phase of play. So we'll be drafting cards, these story cards, and we'll be drafting animal tiles from this area. And each round, this is going to get cleared, and new story cards and animal tiles will come in the beginning of each round. Mandi and I also have a starting story card, which will give us sort of a direction for our first few moves. Okay, so let's go to how Cartouche is played. Cartouche is going to be played over 10 rounds, and that 10 rounds is actually kept track by the story cards here. Once the deck of story cards is empty, that signals the last round of play. So 10 rounds, and each round is going to go through 3 phases. In the first phase, we're going to draft story cards and or these animal tiles. In the next phase, we'll simultaneously be placing those tiles on our boards and trying to complete our individual story cards. And in the last phase, we'll try to score those story cards and also score some achievements on this achievement board up here. So let's look at the draft phase, Mandi. You ready?
Oh my goodness, yes. Let us check this out, everybody. Ready to play, ready to win.
Well, we're not playing yet, but I'm gonna teach you how to play.
Oh, I got really excited
so that you
there.
can win when we do play.
Okay, that's fair.
So as I said, I've already set up the draft phase for the first round. So starting with the player with the first player marker, we are going to draft one of these objects, either a card or an animal tile. So let's say I draft an animal tile. When you draft an animal tile, these just get placed in sort of off on the side of your board in an area known as your reserve. In the next phase of the round, you'll be placing those out onto your board. If you draft a story card, that will go above your board, and you have space for 4 incomplete story cards. And if you ever got to that 4 max, you would just discard one and then take a new one. All right, so let's imagine I draft this tile. Then the next player in clockwise order would draft either a story card or a tile. Mandi, what would you like for our example?
Oh my.
Yes, you get to choose.
Well, I would actually really like a tile, but would a card be better for this example?
You can have a tile.
Okay, I will take the tile.
You got a tile. And then since we're a 2-player game, it's going to come back to me, and I will. Let's say I take a tile as well. And then Mandi will draft something else. Mandi, I'm going to
Sure.
give you a card just for these purposes. And now that ends the drafting phase. So you go through the drafting phase until each player has drafted 2 items, either 2 cards, 2 animal tiles, or 1 of each, I should say. And then at the end of the draft phase, these cards and tiles will get discarded. Nothing gets returned to the deck or the bag. And for our purposes, our discard pile will be off screen. So you won't. You fine folks at home will not be seeing the magic of the discard pile. Alrighty. So after that, we will move into the placement phase. And that's where we are going to be adding these tiles to our board. And this is done simultaneously. So it follows the place. There are some placement rules that you need to follow, and they are pretty standard. So you have your typical ones where your tile cannot overhang the edge of your mural board. You also cannot overlap tiles. Come see, come ça. And then once a tile is placed, you cannot later in the game decide, oh, I didn't like that there, let's move it over here. No, you big cheater. So when you place a tile, your first tile must be placed adjacent to this reed at the bottom. And I'll zoom in on my board so that you can see the reed on the bottom, those little green plants. So you must place adjacent to that. And adjacency in this game is orthogonally adjacent. So there are no diagonals. Corners of pieces or corners touching do not count as adjacent. So your first piece needs to be adjacent to a reed at the bottom. Then any future or any subsequent pieces that you place can be adjacent to the reed at the bottom or adjacent to an already placed piece. And again, it must share at least one side. Corners are not considered adjacent. And if you wish, you may freely rotate these tiles, flip them if you like. They have the same pattern on both sides, so just bear that in mind. You may also have noticed that your board features animal icons. If you would like, you may cover up an animal icon, but you'll see in a moment why you may not want to do that. Questions so far, Mandi?
No, it's pretty good. I'm with you.
Awesome. Alrighty. So let's look at, as soon as you place a tile, I'll put this one. You may have noticed that each of the tiles feature a color and an animal, which match the symbols on the board. This is because when you place a tile, let's actually flip this. Oops. That just so we can. Oh, that's going to make me cheat. No cheating.
Yes, none of that.
All right, here we go. Voila. Nope. There we go. Nope, that's not going to do it either. Oh, yes, it will. So as soon as you place a tile, you're going to look to see if the tile that you placed is adjacent to a symbol that matches it. So in my case, I've got this. Mandi, I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I've got this snake and it's adjacent to a yellow, and I have the red, it's adjacent to the cat. So for each matching symbol that your tile matches, you are going to take one of these tokens. And these are going to come in handy because you're going to be using them to score the story cards. You also can use them to acquire a bonus, which I'll explain in just a moment. So in this case, I touched a red cat and a snake. Now, you might have noticed that on the snake, it's touching on two sides. Doesn't matter. One tile, or I guess, yeah, the one tile that you place, no matter how many sides it touches the symbol, you still only get one token. However, if you were to touch two tiles, I don't know if I could do it, but let's imagine that there was a red cat here. I'm touching two different symbols, so I would get 2 red tokens. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go just kind of reset back to where we were. Great. So let's actually go over what these animal tokens do. I'm going to save what they do for the scoring part of this explanation. But if you notice on the bottom left-hand corner of your board, that there's 2 little circles, you can trade in 2 animal tokens of any kind at any point to receive either a scarab or one of these 1x1 cartouche tiles, which all of this goes into your reserve. Now, remember I said the animal tokens are important to score story cards? Well, these scarab tokens act as a wild animal because sometimes you'll need to trade in, let's say, 2 cats. Well, you could trade in 1 cat and a scarab, and that would count. These cartouche tiles are interesting because they're going to be helpful to score story cards that require you to place tiles in such a way to like lay a path. And they also act as wild. So whenever you see purple, it's like a wild symbol. How you doing, Mandi?
Good. No, it's good. It's flowing nicely.
All righty. Actually, maybe I'll just keep those here for now, just in case. So let's keep that there like that, and we'll put that there. Now you do have the option to carry over 1 animal tile into future rounds. So you have to place everything, but you may save 1 of your animal tiles. You don't have to, but you could. Now, remember I talked a little bit about these cartouche tiles? Those do not count towards that limit. So you can have as many of these purple tiles in your reserve as you'd like, but you may only have maximum 1 animal tile that you do not place this round for this phase.
Okay.
All right. So we keep doing that until everybody says, "Wait, I'm done the placement phase." And then we move on to phase 3 of the round, which is the score phase. All right. And that's all these story cards that I keep talking about. That's when you're actually going to be scoring those. So let's look at the 3 different kinds of story cards that are included in the game. So you've got what are called river story cards, and you'll see that at the top in the little banner up there. There's a little river beside a number, and that number is the points that you will get when you complete that. You have chambers, token story cards. So remember that this is part of the drafting phase. So you'll have these in front of you. Let's say I've got them in front of me. This would never, ever actually happen because I've just drafted more than 2 items in the draft phase in the first round. But for our purposes, let's go with that. So the token story cards require you just to turn in those tokens. Return them to the supply. Congratulations. At the end of the game, you'll score those points. In this case, turn in 3 snakes. And again, remember that your scarabs count as wilds. So you could use a scarab as a snake. Once you've done that, it moves over to this area on the side of your board. You'll notice that some of the cards will have like a question mark. That's just any kind of token of your choice.
Okay.
So Mandi, your starting card actually is turn in a blue and a white token.
Yeah, that's good.
To get 3 points. The next type of card is the chamber card, and that's the little box. What you're trying to do for these ones is create an enclosed area on your board containing exactly that number of icons, that number and type of icon. So let's see if I can do that on my board. All right. Okay. And I'm going to steal yours.
Yeah. No, Example
To be
purposes.
clear, not allowed in the game. You may not steal your opponent's tiles. So I'm going to actually zoom in a little in there too. So in order for me to score this chamber card, I have to have a blue and a yellow symbol enclosed in a single area. And an enclosed area is bordered by tiles or by the edge of the board, which mine is. Now you cannot have any more symbols than what is indicated on the card. It has to be exact. So I've done it. Great. I'm going to move my card over here. And you'll notice, Mandi, that on the card there is like a black circle outlining one of the symbols.
Yes.
That means that you must take one of these black tokens and cover up that symbol on your board, meaning that you may no longer use that symbol. It's a dead space, basically.
Right.
Now, you can actually complete the story cards and the achievements in any order. And that's important because maybe you have another card where you could have used the snake symbol.
Uh-huh.
So you want to score that first before you end up covering it up.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And then that lives on the side of the board. So we've gone through tokens, story cards, we've gone through chambers. Now we go through the river story cards, which are the path laying cards. So for these ones, I'm going to just move this off the board. So the two sort of Z tile looking things, that's just telling you that you need to form a contiguous path of one color of tile. And that path must touch the symbols that are shown below. So in this case, you're going to want to touch your contiguous path of one color is going to touch 2 yellow snakes. And this can be done with any number of tiles, including 1. So let's show some examples here. So imagine that this was a legal placement. Hooray. If I had the story card, great. I am touching 1, 2 yellow snakes. I can score this. Note that there's also the black token, so I would have to choose one of those to cover up. Now, maybe I didn't want to be a cheater and I had to make a big little path. Well, can I do that? So you can also have a path sort of that looks like this. Note that unlike the chamber cards, you can have more symbols touching your path. It does not need to be exact, but you do have to have at least the 2 that are shown on the card. So in this case, you'll see that my yellow, there's a yellow snake. Here's my yellow path, and it goes up. Remember I talked about cartouche tiles being wild? Well, they're wild for this purpose. They act as any color. So in this case, I'm touching a red, a yellow, and a yellow for my yellow path, which means that I could score this card. Hooray, and put a black token on one of the symbols. So far, so good, Mandi? I know it's a lot up front.
No, but it's good. It's making sense.
All right. I'll return all these to the supply later so I don't look like a big cheater. Zoom out a little bit. You may also score achievements, which are on this board up here that I talked about. So there's 4 on the bottom here that it's not letting me zoom in. There we go. That are going to be consistent for every game. You've got the score 3 token cards, score 3 river cards, score 3 chamber cards, or score 5 cards that are the same. That's going to be in every game that you play, and then you'll also have your unique ones. Now, you'll notice that there's 2 different points. There's 10 for first and 7 for second. So the first person to score one of these achievements will get the higher value of points, and then in our case, anyone that follows will get the lower. You can only score each achievement once, but you may score any number of achievements in the score phase as you like. How do you do that? How do you keep track of your points? Well, over here on your board, you have these nice little Ankh tiles, which you will assign to the achievement that you've scored. Let's imagine I scored the river one. I'm going to pull off one of these Ankhs of my choice, stick it on there, and I'll get those points at the end of the game. However, I immediately will get one of those bonuses. And they'll grant you cartouche tiles or a cartouche tile and a scarab, let you draw tiles from the bag and keep one, or reuse one of the powers. And when we play Mandi, we'll go through those specifically.
Yeah,
I don't want to give too much up front. And then we've got, let's look at the 3 achievements that are in our specific game. So create a single chamber with any 8 animal icons. And it has to be exactly 8. Spend 2 story tokens of each type. And connect the opposite corners of your board, either bottom left, top right, or bottom right, top left. And remember, that has to be a single color and a contiguous line. So I have not done a good job in my example of connecting the left corner, but maybe I'm going to work on the right.
Yeah, it's all good.
So that's the round of play. First phase, draft phase. Second phase, place phase, where we add our stuff to our boards. Third phase, score our story cards that we have or any achievements that we can. And then once we've done that, first player marker passes to the next player in clockwise order, and we begin a new round. After 10 rounds of play, that signals the end of the game, and we'll have one final opportunity to place out any tiles that we receive and then score any last minute cards that we need to. And at the end of the game, we'll score points for our completed story cards, any achievements that we unlock, as well as you'll get 1 point for every 2 animal tokens you have.
Nice.
No points for any tiles.
That's okay. All right.
That's
it. All right.
Ready to go?
Look at that. I think we're ready to jump in and play. Okay, so we are ready to play. I'm excited. You are first. I see the first player marker has made its way over to you.
I don't have to be first.
No, you should be first. And then, we can see how this goes, everybody.
All right. So we are doing our draft phase. And Mandi, your starting card we talked about a little bit. My starting card is to make a river with red. So maybe I should just take this red tile.
And don't worry, we will do some close-up shots. We just wanted to, so you can see everything. And then as we place, we'll get nice and personal. Well, I don't particularly...
Let's just focus on one of our boards. That way we're not like, whoa.
Yes, exactly. So look at mine. I'm sorry for all of you. It's going to be my board. Possibly Ashley's from time to time. So I'm going to take this tile here, the white one, because I'm trying to get some white tokens. That seems kind of like a thing. All right.
Well, I don't know. I'll just take this.
See, I wanted to take a card, but I feel like I have to take this tile because it meets the conditions of that first card. Like, hopefully, after I place.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you'll get a jump start on that. So then we'll clean up this area. Again, our discard pile is going to be in the magic land of off camera. And we move to the next phase, which is the place phase.
All right, so I'm going to...
So remember, your first tile has to at least touch the bottom of your board. So
right.
By
okay.
one side.
Here we go. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, no, this is beautiful. Okay, so I have to remember, this is great because it gives me a little bit of shadowing here so I can see. And then we're going to lock it just because we don't want any funny business. Oh, that's going to cover that, though. I'm not here for it. Lasai. Well, everybody, I am going to cover something. Boo.
Which is allowed.
I know, but I didn't want to, really.
Not ideal, but it's allowed.
But I'm happy about what has transpired here because I was able to touch both sides. Should we see what Ashley's doing?
I haven't done anything really.
That's
I realized that the thing I wanted to do isn't going to work already.
We're swinging over to, for the first little while anyway, we're going to peek at your board. I've already done the placements. I feel like yours is much more elaborate than mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be very honest.
No pressure as we all look on at your board.
I know, and watch me struggle with the rotation on TPS. Ooh. The red needs to touch the blue. I feel like it should be something like this, but flipped.
I know what you mean. Flipped, but up.
Yeah, flipped on the other axis.
There you go. We all saw it. It's good. Makes sense.
But that doesn't seem like a good plan.
That looks good.
I guess I could still make a yellow and a red path. Sure, whatever. It's just a game. So, Mandi, did you get your tokens, though, for when you placed?
I did not. So let's go back and do that. I was so excited to see what you were doing. I did
That's
not.
nice of you.
I know. I just wanted to see how far ahead you were.
Not is the answer.
So I did take, and I'll just scooch on over there so everybody can see that, because I'm touching the white here and I'm touching the blue here. I took one of each token, but you're going to let me know when we can complete those fantastic objective cards.
Well, I am done the placement phase. I believe you are done the placement phase. So now we're on to phase 3, which is scoring. And I have nothing to do. So, yes, first player. So,
Well,
Mandi, feel free to take the lead.
Looky, everybody. What's this? A blue and a white. Yes, I have both of those tokens. So I'm actually going to place that down here because that's going to give me 3 big ones. But let's go back here, and these tokens are going to go back into the bag.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. All right. That was nice.
That's the first round.
Look at that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Passes to you.
And
we're going to pull out so for our two-player game, let's lock that bag.
Yeah, let's not take that.
For a two-player game, we get 3 story cards and 4 animal cards.
All right. Oop. There we go. All right. Well, this is not bad. Yeah, maybe? I feel
pretty indifferent.
I'm concerned because I'm afraid if I pick something, then you might just pick the other thing to make sure that I don't get the thing.
I think you see me so, like, negatively.
I will take this card. Why not? That could be good. Oh, you did not take the thing I thought you were going to take. All right.
You can have all the stuff.
I will take this tile. Yes.
I really feel like I need more cards, but it's not white cards, so tile it is.
And then I will take this.
You don't get that.
Oh, wait, that's right. I was like,
nice
let's keep
try.
going. Yeah, let's keep going. No, I only get the 2. I got really excited, everybody. Okay. So now we're placing?
We are.
All right. What to do? Okay, well, this didn't really go the way I would have liked, but. Can I just, like, I want to close. This looks so sad. I'm going to close this lonely blue. It's already touching one tile, and I'm going to touch it with another. It's going to be closed off by itself. I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's what I did in one of
Did you?
When one of the games that we played, yeah.
It's not great.
And it didn't help me in any way, but it didn't harm me.
Okay. Well, that's all right then. Just because, yeah, I'm not, it's just going to be like not doing anything for me otherwise. So.
What am I doing? That is a question.
That is the question. Okay. So I took my token and surrounded it. So it's, even though it's surrounded by 2 sides, it's only 1 tile and 1 symbol. So 1 token. For me.
Got it.
And what's Ashley up to over here? Let's take a gander.
Who knows?
You have a lot more tokens than I do, so that's pretty good.
Yes, but I haven't scored anything yet.
That's fair.
Yet.
Let's see what that means, everybody. Yet.
I'm done placing.
All right, as am I. So, and I'm not scoring anything.
I really like how that L tile is like leaning over. Like just the way it's positioned is amazing.
It's like, no, you will be trapped in here forever.
You're not scoring anything. I am going to score the river card.
Oh.
And
let's.
Do you think it would be helpful if I draw the line?
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to scooch on over so we can see your board a bit closer, and you can show us this path of love here.
So it needs to be a red path. And so there's this contiguous red area here.
Mm-hmm.
And it touches both.
Yeah, okay.
That and the blue, which is necessary. It also touches the yellow, but that doesn't matter for the rivers. It can touch more symbols. So voila.
Look at that. Very cool. Yeah, those ones I'm really bad at, so I'm going to try my best to do a bit more with those.
I also feel like last time I ignored them, and this time I don't want to.
Yeah, we want to use them.
Yeah.
Okay, we setting up now?
Yeah. So I got this.
You are back to first.
Yeah. It plays very quickly the first few rounds, and then it gets a little bit
more thinking.
Yes.
All right.
Oof. So we've got 2 of those river
Ooh-wee.
cards.
Which I'm not super mad at, but I'm looking at that first one and yee.
Well, I'm basically there.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm close to it, but not really because I need to be touching. Yeah, that would be a tricky one for me, I think. Yeah, that's a no from me.
What is Mandi gonna take? I'm gonna take this card.
I contemplated that one. That one would have been possible. Alas, I'm not going to do that. What can I do? What can I do? I don't like any of these options particularly, but I think it would be in my best interest to take a tile that has some blue on it. Just saying.
This is the tricky part of the game, and I'm already feeling it. It's round 3.
What?
That, like, I want to take a card and a tile.
Yes.
Because they would work perfectly together. But I can't because I took another card.
Did you not see what I tried to do that last round? Taking all the things.
Yes, I did witness that. I think, though, I'm going to take this tile.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
I think I'm just going to continue on this trajectory here. So.
Alrighty. I'll take care of the discard.
Okay. And let's head on over to my board. Well, I need a minute here to...
Oh, shucks. It doesn't go the way I want it to. Oops.
Things are not... Oh, that's kind of fun. Here for that. I say that, I get really excited, and then I'm like, no, that was not the thing. Oh, like, this is so good, but it's not good.
Oops.
What about... Oh, no.
What am I going to do with all these tokens?
I'm like, this kid, that's illegal. I can't do that. Oh, I could do that. But it's not... I'm trying to get the reds together, but it's not happening.
You can do it. I see it.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can make it work.
Oh,
I have faith in you, man.
Oh, actually, okay. Let's try this.
Yeah. You just have to be persistent with your flipping, even when you think
Yeah.
you've done it all.
Nope. And here's the thing. I'm trying not to cover something, but I think I might kind of have to, maybe? I don't know. But let me ponder
Oh, that's
this.
the tie you're trying to deal with. I thought you were trying to deal with the L.
No. Like, that tile was like...
Oh, yeah, that one that you have right there is a mess.
It's a mess. Oh, my goodness. And I'm apparently flopping it all over the place. Okay. Like, I didn't want to cover the white, but I'm thinking... And that this can't go there because it's not touching. I would have to go here, which is going to... Like, it has to touch this, and this is not working out for me. Okay. I'm going to need a minute, everybody. This is one of those games. I need some time.
Everybody, you may also see us being like, we need to borrow the tile, and we'll kind of play around with it before we decide that we're going to take it, especially later in the game.
Exactly.
It is a very spatial game.
Yes, and for myself, personally, I'm not particularly good at spatial games. I like them, but, you know, I know my limits, and I'm very okay with it. Doesn't mean I cannot enjoy it. Although right now... I feel like this is, you know, I should have just stuck with what I had before because now I've managed to royally mess this up. Okay. What happened? All right. I swear I'm gonna just like like this is it. See, this is where the frustration lies because I really have plans for this and this is just not going to do it. So, oh, oopsie. Got a little wild there. And diagonals do not count, correct?
Correct. That has to be a full side.
Oh,
Corners are not good enough.
I know. Okay, let me just fix this one because it's not done properly. Okay. Let's make sure we got this on the up and up. Okay, let's just lock that to make my life easier. I mean, I'm not happy about what's going on right now because I'm going to be missing out on something. But I wonder if I could do this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. I got there, everybody. It took
I'm
a
looking
minute.
at your board because I'm just kind of like when you peeked at mine.
No,
your
it's
board?
all good. But see, so there you go. So this goes to the people who are like, I'm not good at spatial games. This girl right here, not so good at it. I got there eventually. So I'm here for it.
You need to play around with it.
Well, and this is it. So with that being said, now I need to get all the things. So I am going to get a red token, which is not what I need, but hey, we can use that later. And I'm also going to get actually another red and a blue.
And don't forget, you can turn in 2 of any token to get a wild token if you wanted.
And you know what? That is an excellent idea, Ashley, because I have, let me just scooch on down here. I have 2 blue tokens, which is great for me to complete this card up here. And I don't really need these 2 red tokens right now. So let us put those back in exchange for, hello, my little scarab, come to me. And now I can do that. Are we at scoring yet? Because I'm ready to score.
Yeah, I'm done placing, and I'm not scoring anything.
Oh, okay, excellent. So I am going to score, and I'll just bring that up a little closer so you can all see. I'm going to score that, baby, and put these back to show that I'm doing that.
And already, Mandi is winning the game.
Yeah, that's okay. I run out of steam though partway through. Trust me, you'll see. You'll see how that works. Oops, let's try.
If you don't have enough room, you can kind of like splay them.
Yeah,
all that matters is just the top banner.
Top part. Okay, yeah. So that's fine. So we'll do that, and then I might have to scooch it after. Oh, look at that. All right. So that's that. And
I have passed first player to you.
Thank you.
Here we go.
And I have to try and keep an eye on those scoring.
The achievements?
Achievements, correct.
Yeah, they're hard to do in the first few rounds because they require so much of you, but you are very close to scoring one of them.
Which is exciting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
ooh, that's a card for me, but Mandi gets to go first, so worry. I won't say anything.
I'm going to pick the card of my dreams. It's going to be this one because I do like these cards.
That was the card of my dreams.
Oh, it was. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because those are ones I can score.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Yeah.
That only covers... Can I just borrow this? I'm going to use it on your board just to see. It only covers 2 squares for the yellow. Okay, that's not what I need. So... I don't like this.
I don't. I feel like that's going to happen a lot. I don't like this.
I'm going to borrow the red tile for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that does fit where I want it to. So just kidding. I want to see if the... Remember when we said you're going to see us play around with the tiles on our board? Well, here it is, everybody.
Well, and this is it. Took me a little while to get that one, but we get there. You got it. You just have to visualize.
Thing I want. I think nobody's watching. Doing. Glad it's focused on your board. Oof.
Actually, no, we are focused on all boards at this point, so at least we're watching the process.
Of like my weird, can the blue work?
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna just take the red.
Okay.
I can't.
You're like, I just can't. I can't do it.
No, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna make it work. I'll find a way.
Okay.
There is a will, so there is a way.
I will take this long piece here. All right. That's it.
No, it's not. I get one more thing.
What are you talking about? You don't need to take another turn.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't like these cards, but I'm really falling behind if I don't take the cards.
I mean, the red path.
I'm not taking the cards.
No? Okay. All right. So now we're back to...
Yeah, you focus on your board.
Yes, we're going to focus on mine. Although I only have one tile to place. I mean, technically I don't have to place it, but I don't see why I wouldn't because it's
good
pretty...
Yes, I made it work. It's
good.
Good to remind everybody at home that, or not at home, maybe you're at work.
Sure, yeah.
Everybody that you can carry over one animal tile and any number of cartouche tiles, which I don't think we have.
Not too many yet.
Found any yet.
I can't say everybody. Every time you say it makes me think of that song. which I will not sing.
There's too many of the songs, but you can tell me later.
Yes. It's like,
We
what
won't
song
get a
do you
lawsuit.
speak of? No, I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get in trouble, so
Yeah.
I won't sing it. I'll leave that to your imaginations. Okay, so I get a yellow token because I am touching the
Oh yeah, I get
yellow
things.
embryo. We are a multilingual stream here, or videos. I'm here for that.
I have so many tokens.
You have lots of tokens. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You would literally have filled the card. You would have done the card. How did you get so many tokens? Oh my goodness.
I haven't spent any tokens yet.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And I've been placing somewhat well.
Wow. No, it's great. But you could also try to do the
I'm one short.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't have a second blue.
I
and
see.
so
Yes, and you do need those
I
specific.
have to, and I can't trade too.
So if you're all wondering, I'll just get up nice and close. I was saying Ashley is very close to doing this middle objective here.
I'll get there. I have faith in myself.
I do too. I think you will. Okay. So are you doing anything? I'm not scoring.
Are you scoring?
I am not.
I am scoring.
Okay.
I have. If Mandi, actually, if you want to come over to my board, we can show everybody the chamber.
I will.
And how that works.
There
the
you
chamber
go.
is the story card there.
Yeah.
And the bottom here, I've created a single area that has. Here, we can move that closer. One of each of those symbols in there, and nothing more, nothing less. So that will go here, and I have to cover up the white symbol with a token, basically making it like a dead space.
Right. Okay.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Okay, so we'll
I'm on the board.
Gooch out now to the larger scene. So for those who are wondering, you're like, oh, you don't need to tell us that you're doing that. Some people do have some issues with the screen jumping back and forth, so I will at least try to warn you a little bit before we go from close to far away. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I started setting.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm not doing my job of placing the tiles in the display. Here we go.
Ooh, that's such a good card for you. Actually, it's not very helpful.
It's like, what?
Never
You don't
mind,
want
everybody.
that.
Ooh.
Actually, no, it is kind of good, sort of, maybe, not really. Actually, that would be a hard one to do for me. Yeah, no. But you're first, so it doesn't matter.
I cover up that blue symbol. Yoink.
Okay.
I know what I want.
I see that.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
That too would cover up the blue symbol. Oh, no. Hold on. I want a yellow, everybody. And some of you sleuths might have sussed out what I'm trying to accomplish. And it doesn't look like anything to most people, but it is something. This is a terrible tile. If I also took that one. Not right now, but just in the future.
I don't know. Anybody jumping in now is like, what is happening right now?
Who is this big cheater that Mandi plays games with? Sure, I'll take the staircase tile.
I don't particularly care for any of these things whatsoever. But, oh, good gravy. I mean, why couldn't I just have one where just enclosed a blue? Then I'd be on it. I'd be so ready for that. But I'm not.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. I tried last game to get one of those.
That's unfortunate, everybody. That is unfortunate.
Not a card.
All right. I feel like I'm probably not doing the right things here, but I'm going to take this blue tile.
If I don't, too bad. I'm taking
it. Okay. I mean, sure. And I realize I probably should have taken the yellow tile now that I'm looking at it, but it's fine. Because someone's going to finish. I'll take this white tile. It's going to finish the thing. I unfortunately will not finish this round. And I didn't see it until right now. And I'm like, oh, wait. Yeah, that was the thing. So I am going to go closer.
I'm not going to finish. Oh, I will finish that. You're right.
Yes, you'll finish it. So actually, you know what? I'll let everyone see both boards for this particular scene. So
I'm not ready yet, though.
No, it's both of them are in view, so you're fine.
I see.
Sometimes I have to get a bit closer to see, otherwise I feel like I'm missing things, but...
Likewise.
Yeah. Oh,
especially in a digital space.
Well, this is it, right? And this is the reality we've been faced with over the past little while. Why is this so bad? Oh, no.
Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, that does that. It's not great, but it's something. Can I do 2? Certainly not. Can I make that a thing? Ugh. Nope.
Just feels like I need to do this. It's too perfect to not do.
This is so bad. Like, what was I
It's
thinking
not
with this
helpful.
tile? What was I thinking? That's right. I was not. Hence the reason I'm in this predicament at the moment. No. I could actually just put it here and then
Oops, I
work
forgot to clear.
my way. Oh, no, that's hanging over, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just not wonderful. I mean, that doesn't give me anything, though. Like, why would I want to do that? So I don't. Let's just not say we did. Okay. Let's do this. I think we'll do that. Yes. This is odd, but we're gonna do it. So L, lock you. Wow, so I'm only getting one blue, one white. Oh, this is gonna be the slowest crawl ever the way that I'm going right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm at 4. Ugh, could not make it happen. But Ashley's gonna make 2 things happen, I think, this round. So let us see. You
I
are
am indeed
first.
going to make 2 things happen.
I see this.
I will start by trading these 2 snakes for a scarab.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use 2 snakes, 2 cats, 2 crocodiles, a human, and a scarab.
Yep, I see
to accomplish the middle achievement.
Yep, there it is.
And in order to do that, I have to choose an Ankh on my board and then get a. Oh, I could have done that. No, it's fine. And then get the associated bonus.
Right.
I am going to choose the top one.
Okay.
So put my Ankh there.
Yep.
So Mandi, you can still score that. You just will get
just less points.
7 points instead of 10.
Or fewer
and
points.
I get 3 cartouche tiles. Oh no! I'm only going to do one thing. Because then it's too late. I've already done it. The tiles must go into my reserve right away. I don't get to place them until the next place phase. Which I forgot.
Yes. So we cannot use them right away. That's unfortunate. Well.
And something that I didn't mention about cartouche tiles is that when you place it on the board, like let's pretend I was to do it, it counts as a wild for the pathing. It does not count for a wild. It doesn't count for anything when you place it. So you will not get an animal token when you place a cartouche tile.
Yeah. So, okay, that's a wild. So, I mean, you get some benefit, which is good.
I'm sad that I only do the one right. It's fine. I know you're not going to beat me to the other one. So.
Jeez.
No. You can't do it. No, just based on what you're aiming for and what I'm aiming for.
Well, and is this one tower connect the opposite corners? Okay, yeah. So, I still have a little ways to go. So, I'm not unduly worried.
With a single color.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Because I'd have to do it with blue, and blue right now is a bit of a struggle for me. So,
you might make it work. By the end of our last game, I managed to do it just kind of almost on a whim.
Okay, so it's possible. Right.
I forget. Was I first player?
You were.
Yes. So you are first player now.
And we are pulling out all the things. Here we go. Some tiles.
Oh. Okay. Nothing. I'm calm. I'm fine. I don't want. There's nothing there I want.
Oh, right. Well, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at this one, which is so good. And I think that's any color.
Any single color.
Single color, excuse me. But I'm not really touching. It needs 2 yellow, which
3 yellow. And
3 yellow. That's right. And 3. Oh, that's wild. I mean, for you, that's probably something you could 100% do. But I don't want to take it. Just
you don't know me.
You don't get it. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit silly.
You don't want to spite.
No, that's so silly. But I could potentially do this middle one, but it's 3 points. I'm like, I don't know if I'm here for it. You know what? Let's just focus on the task at hand and continue down this trajectory. So, which I really have to think about now. I'll just hold the phone here. Hold the phone.
Oof, that's going to be too hard.
Though. These are awful tiles now that I just look at this. Barf. All right, I'll take this one.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I had to. It works the best for me.
So I was gonna take this card.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to take.
But you took this tile,
Uh,
and like I don't know that, and I'm touching all the yellows,
right.
but I'm not touching any white.
It
So
could
that's a
happen.
stop. You just want me to lose.
No.
I don't trust you.
No such thing.
So. Oh, this is not good.
Okay. So if I do that somewhere in this vicinity, haven't decided how I'm working this magic, then I can put that there. It's not great. I will take this one. Question mark?
Put that there, you're cheating. I'm just like trying to plan and I can't do it without.
And there's nothing wrong. I mean, I
covering.
don't remember seeing anything in the rules about you not being able to at least try and visualize it. And I mean, like we said before, not everybody is, can just look at it and figure it out. So nothing wrong with that.
No, that wouldn't work because I would. Ugh. Oh, and you took the red tile too. Oh my goodness.
Well, I have a plan, sort of. Not really, but it seems to work in an area.
I don't want any of this nonsense.
You
I almost am inclined to just take this 10 card
just
because,
in case.
yeah, exactly, just in case. But that seems like a silly thing to do. Just in case, maybe I do it.
Stranger things have happened.
Could I make this? No, because you need to take the card first. I'm doing it.
All right, well, that's it. There you go. So all the rest is going away. I will leave that to you. I'm actually going to scooch in to my board a little bit so you can all see this because I'm going to need a minute to sort this out. No, I didn't say it was going to be good. I just need to sort it out. And I think what I wanted to do is not what I thought I was going to do. I don't know. I'm a bit confused as to where I was going with this. Not.
Do you want to trade tiles?
Nope. I sure don't. I sure don't.
Darn.
I'm trying to see if I can make this work though now. I could just do this. And that'll get me 2 tiles. I am here for it. Okay, let's just ponder this. Yeah. Oh, now I regret not taking that card because I could have put those together. All right, let's do that. Let's lock it. And yeah, this one I did not plan out as well as I probably should have. And I can't have this floating here. That's not acceptable. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, what about if I do that? Well, that's unfortunate because then it doesn't touch the thing I need.
Guess that works.
Well, that was silly. Because even if I do this and then flip this, could that work? Yes, that is beautiful. Sort of. Sure, we're gonna go with it. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to lock it.
It's kind of beautiful.
Kind of, sort of. I mean, I'm gonna get 3 tiles out of it, a yellow, a white, and...
The tokens?
Sorry, tokens. I said tiles. Tokens.
You did, but my surprise wasn't like, you got it wrong. I was genuinely...
Yeah, I managed to. I mean, I'm not finishing any objectives there, but it's fine. At this point, I'm like, I'll do the yellow, white, and red. So let's do that.
You're finishing your story card, which then allows you to accomplish an achievement.
White and red. There we go. Well, I guess technically that is correct. I will be completing this. But sorry, are you done? I don't want to jump ahead if that's...
I am done placing, but
all right.
You get to score.
So I do get to complete this one right here, which I need to submit any 5 tokens. So let's just do this so we can actually see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 1 of each. And then I guess 4 or 5. What do I have a lot of? Let's not get rid of red. Red seems to be harder to get. All right, so I have done that. So I'm just putting the tokens away, all 5. And that is going to go, I think I'm going to start, hopefully it doesn't. Oopsie.
You should be able to kind of just overlay them a little bit.
Yeah, let's just see if I can do that. All right, there we go. Beautiful. And I think that's all I can do.
No, you can score the achievement. Now that you have 3 of the token cards, you can score the achievement on the bottom left.
I forgot about this. So you're all wondering. This, I'm looking at the bottom left there, and I completely forgot about that. So yes, you are correct. So now I get to choose one of my ox and decide what do I want to do with it. And I need one
what
that's gonna
bonus
be
will help you?
bonus. Yeah, scarabs are nice because it'll give me tum tokens. I do think that this square tile, is that a big one too?
It's the 2
what?
by 2. Yeah.
Okay, I think that seems to be the one of my dreams. So let's do that. Yoink. And then I get this bad boy right here.
Mhm.
And I get a scarab token. Okay.
You do.
Not mad at that at all.
And sorry, are you done scoring?
I am done.
I am going to score the objective that I meant to score last one, but couldn't because of the placement rule.
Right.
So I have a continuous path from the bottom left corner to the top right corner.
Very nice.
Of yellow. And you'll say, but there's purple in there. Remember, purple are the cartouche tiles, which count as a wild. So it does count. So I'm going to score the top objective here.
Very nice.
And then I will be taking the same bonus as you, Mandi.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good one. Why not?
For my purposes, I think it's going to be
the
one that I want. All right.
Oh, goodness. All right. It's getting a little...
We have, after this round, 3 more rounds.
Oh, my
goodness. 4
goodness.
rounds in total.
What? No.
I'm pretty sure everybody already knows what I'm going to do.
Well,
I think it's pretty clear that I'm taking this card.
I was going to say, that makes sense, for sure. I feel like I've put myself in a box now. But I will take this card here and try and make it happen. I'm halfway there. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I could take the yellow, but that's kind of like ruining my jam here. I will take this tile. I just haven't... Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I forgot. I'm going to do that. Oh, I kind of have to do that. Ugh, not great. That means I have to put that there. Okay, I'll take this. All right. I didn't think that through, everybody, but we're going to see.
Oh, I could get that. I have the tile still if you want.
No,
Do you
sorry.
want the other yellow?
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I was thinking I didn't think through about what I was actually going to do with it. But it's going to work out, I think.
Excited.
I was very excited. And now I'm like, well, this might not have been the thing to do. But here we are. Because that means if I do that, it'll block that off. And I don't want that. But does finish that. So that's corner, but I need a blue somewhere in here to get to that corner, which is not going to happen, I don't think. It's not. It is not, everybody.
Is this what I'm doing? I don't know, Ash.
I think I need to just give up on that altogether. I do need reds. Reds. Ooh, but if I put that square there, I'll get so many tokens. Not the ones of my dreams, though. This is where it gets... Do I even want to put that out yet? Maybe I don't. If I put that there, that token there, then I'm going to get a red, a white... No, I don't, actually. I get none of those things because it's a wild... That's this cartouche tile. I do not get anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, then that's not good at all. Or maybe I should have put this down here. I won't get anything for that yellow. But then this will kind of fill... Oh, so many decisions.
Oh. Yes. Sorry.
I was like, I've changed my mind. I started doing something, and then I'm like, no, this was not
I just had like an epiphany moment.
a good move, but maybe this will be a good move. Although, for me to do what I want to do, I think it's just not working out. Okay, let's do that. So at least I'll get a blue and a yellow.
No, it has to wait. But it will work. Okay, I'm excited. I'm just excited. It's fun when things like work out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, who would ever disagree with that? That was a silly statement
absolutely.
To make. When good things happen, it's good.
It's good. It's very good. And I am done. Are you done?
I am done.
All right.
I am going to score a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to score this yellow.
Yes.
Here's the thing, though. I just need a second to ponder the order, because I can do that, and I can do.
So you know what? Let's come over to your board just so we can get a closer look at what you're planning.
You would like to see what I'm planning, wouldn't you?
I would, as a matter of fact.
The reason that I'm taking a moment to ponder is because I have 2 cards that I'm going to complete, but I need to cover up 3 symbols. And so I'm just making sure that the symbols that I cover are going to work with my next plan.
Right.
Which just took me a second to think about. So I do have this yellow path. As we know, I have a beautiful yellow path, and it does touch yellow, and it touches a red, and it touches a blue. Oh, it doesn't touch a white. What a cheater I am.
So you will not be completing this card.
JK. I will not be doing that, but I will be doing the big one that I took by accident with the red. So I have a yellow, 1, 2, 3 yellows, 4 actually, and then 1, 2, 3 whites.
Yep. That is
so
accurate.
And I have to cover up a yellow and a white, which I will need a second to think about. Because I need that white to live. Okay.
Oh, you said you needed that light to live. I'm like, it sounds like a soap opera.
8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, Ashley, count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cover this. Oh, that's not the. Sorry, I was looking at the yellow one. I'll cover that yellow.
Okay.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that yellow. And I need to cover a white. Let's cover this one. Yes. Thank you for your patience. Done.
Done. All right. And I'm not scoring anything at this time, so yeah. Get ready for the next round. All right. Okay. Well, that took a turn. Why do all these fantastic blue tiles come out now?
They're there for you, Mandi.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm like, I don't, not that I don't need them, but I'm not here for this at all. Right? Well, I have to take this one. That's a must.
Final answer. I'll be devastated if you take the thing I want. Final answer.
Well, let me think about this. Hold on a second. Let me think about it. Because, actually, I'm going to take this one. It's not going to affect you at all. That doesn't affect you at all.
Super final answer.
Yes, that is the final answer.
I promise you I'm not going to take the cross
tile.
tile.
It doesn't matter. It's going to, it'd definitely be one of these, but No, I was never going to take the yellow.
Desperately need this yellow tile.
Didn't do anything for me. Now I'm just determining. I mean, ideally, if I get the red, I can kind of work toward that, which is 10 points. If I do the blue, I will definitely get 2 more blue, which means I could definitely score that. The red would be trickier to get later, is my concern. Yeah, that makes that really hard. Either way, oh gosh, this is so tricky. The blue, I could put, then it'll cover a red. Ugh. Mind you, if I do this now, I'm only getting 1 red. Doesn't even matter. All right, I'll take this tile. I'm going to regret that because I may not get any more blue tiles, but here we are. Ugh.
That's fair. We have had a lot of blue tiles.
Yeah, I'm concerned. But I feel like my red area is kind of dwindling, so...
I haven't even been paying attention. I paid attention the first round, but I haven't even looked at your board. Let's come. I'm going to come say hi.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, that's not... What am I doing?
It's too much for me to think about what you're planning, so I'm just going to focus on my own.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, there we go. I think that's good, question mark? Yeah, I've given up on one of the objectives. I'm like, it's not going to happen. I'm trying, but
that's fair.
It's not going to happen. That gives me a white and a red. White doesn't do anything for me, but that's okay. White and a red.
How many rounds do we have? 2 more. Okay.
Actually, what are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we need to get to fill that area?
The 8.
8.
The top left?
Yeah.
Corner?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not going to happen right now. I could make it happen eventually, but let me just... All right, so I get a red and a white tile. Ideally, I would have liked another red tile, but didn't work out that way.
I just get a yellow because I only placed yellow.
Okay. And I will not be scoring anything. How about you?
Yes.
Okay. Some scoring to be had.
Yes. So remember when I thought I had a white and I didn't?
Yes.
I've connected it now.
Got it.
So I'm going to score this river
Mm-hmm.
with the yellow path that I have, and I have the red, I've got the blue, I have a white now, and I have a yellow, and I have to cover up a yellow. And this is lovely. This is why timing is important in this game, because I'm going to cover up this yellow.
Yep.
Which then will allow me to complete this chamber.
Yes. Very nice.
I wouldn't have been exactly otherwise. And then I have to cover up that blue.
Yep. No, that totally makes sense.
Then I now have achieved the 3 river cards.
Exactly. See how quickly you can catch up in this game? That's how it goes.
And I don't know what I want. I think I might take the baby tiles because they seem to help with flexibility.
Yes.
Or the long one. No, I'm going to use this Ankh that says, take a power that you've already done. And I'm going to take the 3 one by ones.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just because we're nearing the end.
We're getting to the end. This is the end. All right.
And I cannot do anything else. First player.
Okay.
So 2 more rounds, Mandi.
I know, and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all my cards and do the thing, so I'm going to have to smarten up. Although, I do actually see something potentially being able to happen here. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, you're first, so that'll make a difference on what I decide to do.
What are you going to do? Let me see. Those are great tiles for you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty indifferent on all of them.
Any of them work. Obviously, some better than others, but they all could get me where I need to go, so to speak. Although, I don't know how that's going to work. Ooh. Have to see.
You were ready.
I was. I'm like, I need this tile. And then I could use... So if I do that one over there, And then I need another, so that'll get me a red and a blue, hopefully, if I do that right. And then I need another, sure, might as well just take this one, I think.
You tell me when you're ready, and then I'll clear it up.
Yeah, give me a sec. I just need to check how, oh, that's too long. I might not be able to use that, actually. I'm trying to think of how I can do that, because that needs, how many tiles long is that? It's 3 tiles long. Yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think. I'm still figuring it out here.
Yeah, you take your time.
Figure out how I need to cover this. That tile is not going to do it for me, so I think I will just do this red one. Ugh, wish I wanted the white, but I wanted something to work out and I just didn't, so I'm kind of not here for it at all. Oh no, even this one is giving me horrors. Actually,
nothing has changed, so you can change your mind.
Yeah, don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this tile.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Ugh. Like, make up your mind, girl. Make up your mind. Oh, that doesn't work at all.
You just tell me when I can.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you can clear it. I'm sorry. I'm still just fooling around here, figuring it out. I just don't like what I'm seeing right now. I was trying to do, you know, when you're trying to do
everything.
Yeah. It's just not. I'm not here for this. It's not working out for me. Actually, indeed it is. I got it to work out.
I'm happy for you.
I regret not doing this, but that's okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I was hoping to at least get one more, and I was trying to close this off. That's why I was going to take the red tile just to close it off, so I would have the 8. But I have another round to deal with it, so I hope I don't lock anything off in doing so.
Unfortunately, it means you'll get second place because I did it this round.
That's okay. But I can score some other things. But you are first, so.
Indeed I am. Yes. And also, as you were planning, I realized that they only have 6 onks, but there are 7 achievements. So it means that the game expects you not to do them all.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I am... What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to do the 8. So I've got in this...
Yep.
Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. So I'm going to take...
Yes, and that's the thing. It has to be exact. That's where it gets tricky.
Yes. What did I do again? Oh yeah, I took the bonus for the long one, the long cartouche tiles. And remember, you can carry as many cartouche tiles over as you need. They don't have a limit. And then I have this chamber in this top corner here.
Yep.
A blue and a white. So I put a little thing on the white.
Oh, and another bonus.
And then I have the other onk, the 3 chamber cards.
Look at that.
And I get 2 wilds.
Very nice. Very nice.
Started off slow, but I'm feeling
it. Yeah, it picks up, right? I'm hoping my last little round there will be doing a few things at least. So.
And don't forget, after the last round, if you score and get bonus tiles, you get to place those out.
Yeah, which is great.
You have like a final place and score phase. There's no drafting after the last round. Just because like you get the tiles in the score phase, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to use them, but you can at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I am done.
Okay, so then I get to... Oh, wait, no. I'm like, wait a second.
You get to score your
stuff. I get to score. Yeah. What am I doing? All right, well, let's score the 10-pointer. I mean, that should be... Let me just put that over here. Okay, so let's start by scoring the reds, because, I mean, that seems like the one I should do. And I have... So 1, 2, 3, and a wild.
I can put them away for you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do the blue yet. Hopefully next round. If not, well, we gave it our best. And I think...
Don't forget, like, you could turn into...
That's true, actually. You are right.
I don't want to change your
No, it's true. You are right. Because, I mean, I can't really do... Oh, this is one... Yeah, I can't do this because I'm not going to make that in time. So, you know what? That's a good idea. And I actually did forget that. So let's do that.
And it can be any 2. They don't have to be 2 of the same.
Yeah, so let's do that with the blue. And that now completes this card. I seem to have a type. I like to, apparently the
Those
tokens.
you have 5 though now, right? Because now you can score an achievement.
I do have 5. You are correct. I do?
The bottom right one. There's 5 of the same
Oh,
kind.
you're right. 5 of the same. Look at that. See, and these are the things that I just forgot. So this is the one here. I'll pull it up so you can see the one on the bottom right. So 5 the same. So yeah, look at that. And actually that works out because I was trying to...
You can finish the 8 thing that you said you wanted to do.
I can't do it this round because I can't place it.
Ah,
I know.
darn, I forgot.
I know. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, oh, wait, I can't place it.
So
That's unfortunate. So, yeah. So this is where I probably should look at getting these little bitty ones. And let's put that over there for that 10 points. And I will take 3. Unfortunately, I cannot place any of these.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. And is this the last round, or do we have, this is it?
This is indeed the last round because our deck of cards is, or has run out, not is run out.
I'm almost tempted to just, maybe I can do cards. Okay.
Look at that blue path, though.
I know.
I mean, don't you have a blue path?
I do. Let me see. Well, I don't know if it's long enough, though. Yeah, but it's not. There's a blue here, and it's touching
You
one
touch
red.
2 reds.
It's only touching 1 here, which is unfortunate. Yeah.
I see.
It's too bad. Or wait, hold on. Oh, wait now. I could make...
You could make that look really nice over there.
Yeah, that could totally be a thing. But then if I
Plus
do that, I'm cutting off my 8.
Ooh, yikes.
Not about that life, everybody. Although, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. That's not true, actually, because I still have my 3 purple tiles, so I'm thinking out loud here.
Please do.
I've got the 3 purple tiles, right? So I could, in essence, attach them this to there, which would make that still part of the blue, and then it's touching that red. And then, oh, it's still not enough, though. Ooh. I would need such a small tile for that to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm trying, but it's not. Okay. With that being said, I was really hoping for that to be a thing. I mean, I do have 2 tiles here. Can I get 2 yellows? It's not looking promising at this point. Maybe I could pull off 1, but not 2. And then this one here is I would have to have enclosed a yellow and a red.
Only.
Which is not only exactly. And the yellows are there. No red, unfortunately. So all these cards are not good for me. Although I don't necessarily want to place tiles either. But I'm just going to take this tile. Yeah, I thought you might. I mean, you have the means to do it, so it makes sense. And I don't necessarily want to start putting tiles out and getting myself all bent out of shape. So I'm going to take this card. Maybe I can figure out a way to do it. Maybe. So.
There's a, since we're nearing the end of the game.
Yeah.
I didn't mention this within our rules, but for those of you watching who are like, wait, Ashley had that card and then now it doesn't satisfy it. Once you score a card, you don't need to worry about the conditions. After you score it, even if the conditions are gone off your board, that's fine. You don't have to worry about trying to maintain those throughout the whole game.
Yes.
Which I think people probably gathered based on how we were playing. I'm so disappointed though that there was 1 of each of the cards because I could really have done any of them if there was 2 of the same, and then I would have gotten the sixth Ankh.
But no,
but alas,
it didn't happen. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this just...
While you think, I did also want to talk about the story cards. That the game comes with a number of story cards. You're not always going to use the same, but depending on the player count, you remove a number of them from the game. So we've removed 20 of the 50. So there's a lower player count. There's a huge variety in the cards that you see. All right, Mandi, I won't distract you anymore.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to see if I could make this path work with the blue, and I'm like, ugh. Maybe? Question mark? No. Okay, before I place this tile, well, actually, I do have to place that tile. That's how that is. But it has to touch red. So first of all, this has to go here to just cover this whole thing. Oops. Because that's going to give me my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're going to score. So Ashley, how about you take us through some scoring?
I was going to take you through some scoring, but I wanted to try to help you with
Oh,
your
you
connection.
are? Oh, okay. Well, do tell.
Did you already score the 8? Only if you want the help. I don't
Oh,
want to be
sorry.
the
I
person
did. You
who's
know
like,
what?
let me play for
Oh,
you.
you know what? I did not score the 8, but I can't place these after I score the 8.
No, I know, but before it'd be like, let me do this for you. Would you like help?
Yes, because I feel like I'm so close, but I just can't see it.
So you can use the purple tiles
Mhm.
to connect. Oh, you need to have it on the red.
And if I cover the red, I can cover the red, but I need the red.
You need the red for what?
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
You need
Yeah.
it to have the blue connection.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. So
What if you did it like this?
that would work. No, this is great. Thank you. I appreciate the help. It's awesome because I was worried that I would not be able to do it. So now you are correct. So let's pop that up there.
Mhm.
And in doing that, I will take 2 Scarab tokens just to get some extra points. Okay.
But then you also score your card.
That is correct. That would be useful now, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, and because you scored your card, you didn't actually need to put out that purple tile. But it doesn't
No,
matter,
but
you'll
that's
get one.
fine. It's there. So because I can cover this one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I can do that. And now that has made its way down here. Well, look at that. See? Thank you for being a friend. Okay.
I'm going to score my 2 cards. One of them is turn and a bunch of snake tokens. And I have 3 wilds and 1 snake token. But it counts. And then I'm going to do this chamber, which is a red, and then a snake, which is this thing here. And then I cover up the snake. And I don't have any achievements. Sadly, I was 1 off of the other one.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, there you go. So that's the end of the game.
Yes. So if we got any tiles from those last placements, we'd be able to place them out and try to score more things. For me, it's not going to be worth anything, and I don't think you can do anything either.
No.
Okay. So then we proceed to final scoring. So we're going to tally up our cards over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the points on the achievement board. What I was thinking is I was just like write them.
Sure.
Oof. Never mind. That's not going to work. I'm just going to handwrite them.
Okay.
Edit that out. So what I was thinking for final scoring is that I would just write on the board what our totals are because you've got a good view.
Yeah.
So we'll put like an A and an M. So Mandi, you have achieved 3 achievements and you have 10, 27 points from those. And yes, I do that with my 7s.
I do the same thing.
Like
hey, it's in Europe. I believe they also
thing.
it is,
Yep.
and that came in handy for me when I was in Europe, actually. So
yeah.
Yes.
And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 10 each. So
oh, well, look at that, everybody.
50, not so. And then Mandi, let's go and score your cards.
Yeah. So let me scooch on early there. So let me get over there. There we go.
So what would you like to score your cards? Or I don't mind doing it for you.
Sure.
If you want.
It's good practice for the math. 27, 37, 40. Plus these tokens.
Right. Here, I'll put it above your board. So 40, and then it's 1 point for every 2, so you've got 2 points.
Yeah.
So Mandi's grand total is 27 plus 40 plus 2, so we have 67, 69.
Okay.
Whoop.
All right.
And for me, I have 1 point from those. I like to do them in groups of 10.
That's what I had to do, the round numbers, and that took me a minute.
I also really like that they made them so that it's possible to do them that way with the way that they give the scores. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. Yowza.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's not a circle. It's 50 for these. My circle total is 101.
Look at that, everybody. Wild. Just wild. Well, alas. Good game. Good game, Ashley. At least now everyone can see how it plays.
Good game, Mandi.
Yay, good game. And there you have it, everybody. That is the playthrough for Cartouche. It's coming to Kickstarter Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. So if you want to see more about the game, you can check it out there. Thanks so much, Ashley. I had a great time.
Thanks, Mandi. Always a pleasure.
So much fun. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.